We're now into the second half of Q3. We're about to approach the first anniversary of having an office here in Zurich in Switzerland, which is very exciting. And I thought it was a good chance to get together and just kind of discuss how we're finding the market at the moment. I'm finding that as we've grown the office, we've been developing the network that we have, not only in Switzerland, but across other areas within the EU as well. So as we've continued to do that, we have been busy. We've grown the office from 1 to 4 people. And so we have seen a lot more positions coming in, roles coming in. We have been busy. But I know with it now being summer, we can feel that there's definitely a slowdown in the process. People are on holiday. And I just wondered how you feel it's going from your perspective.
Yes, I would agree. It's definitely quieter at the moment. That's, of course, due to the holidays, the summer. But I have seen an increase in temporary roles. So I've been helping a lot of companies with filling temporary roles. They're wanting to take on staff quickly. They're not wanting to wait until people have finished the summer holidays. Then there's a demand now. I think a big part of that with a couple of the companies is that they've received a lot of funding and they're going through growth. They need quickly to take people on to help them with the growth of their business. So we've been able to support a few companies over the last few weeks in exactly that process, which has been really nice. It's nice for the candidates who've received these temporary roles because there's a really good chance they'll become permanent. So this is a really nice opportunity for people to get into really nice companies quickly and with the chance of a permanent role towards the end.
And good to see that a lot of these temporary roles can potentially become permanent longer term as well, particularly as you say in the smaller businesses where they've just received the funding. The other interesting aspect is within the Zurich office, we are able to cover all the divisions that Tiger offers. So we can recruit for business support roles. We work within the private sector. We can cover technical and finance opportunities. But for you particularly, I think what's been really interesting is that you've had a lot of success and you've seen a lot of positions become available, particularly around the technical, IT, and the finance areas.
Yes. This market is very healthy still at the moment. In the IT world, for example, I've had duplicate roles of IT application support with German. So I'm helping quite a few businesses with the exact same role.
With a similar role.
Yeah, exactly. So this is an area that's obviously in demand, particularly with having the language skills. Also, we've been helping companies outside of the traditional city setting. So in more rural places, that's quite common for a major business to be set up outside of a city. How do those people get the talent to come to live there, to work there? So we've been helping them find talent that are willing to relocate or have the German skills to move to an area that's not Zurich, it's not Basel, it's not Geneva. And that's been actually on the increase as well. One area I really wanted to speak about in particular is STEM. This has seen a lot of growth in the last few months. There is a lot of investment into this type of companies. I've been following this progression and working with a lot of companies. And it's going to be really interesting, I feel, to have our roundtable event on the 31st of August. We've got Fiona from Deloitte coming in, and she's an expert in exactly this area. So she's going to be coming to talk about the inclusivity in STEM. She's worked on this for 20 years within Switzerland and Europe. And we've got 10, Jane. We've got 10 HR professionals coming, and we're going to speak to them. We're going to have this debate around this area to hopefully try to work out how we can nurture the talent in STEM.
Mm-hmm. And I think it's so important. It will be really interesting. I'm really looking forward to meeting the HR leaders that we have coming to join us. Just hear a bit more about how they are able to improve or be aware of the inclusivity, the roles particularly that you've mentioned already that are occurring time and time again that are quite difficult to fill, particularly with language requirements, or particularly if they're not in the major cities, but how you can make sure that you're able to consider everybody that can do the roles, and really kind of help to develop moving forward from that aspect. It will be a very interesting event. I think as we continue to grow as an office and we grow our network, it's a really exciting time to see what will happen in the market. I'm looking forward to moving into Q4 and hopefully a lot of success and seeing a lot of opportunities coming in at that point. But great to hear your thoughts today, and looking forward to the event on the 31st.
Me too.